We welcome you in to the Small Ball Podcast alongside Christian Dennis, Trevor Mickelin. I'm Scott Ayers. Producer Andy's behind the scene. Guys, it's good to be back. How'd the show go last week? We had a new guest. Abu was in the house.
Abu was in the house. It was a 10 out of 10 pod. Scott, you were missed, but man, Abu, amazing guest. One of our best.
He blew me away.
He did, dude. That guy knew his stuff. And Scott even brought you a birthday gift, bro.
Yeah, that Steph Curry jersey, nice touch. And honestly, I thought it was good for the show, to bring in someone who we don't know what their basketball thoughts are. Like, we have a general idea of what we're thinking, but
pros and cons.
He was a wild card. James Harden being top 4 shooting guard, not on my list.
Not on my list.
That really threw me off.
Yeah, go ahead, Trev.
I was gonna say he's on the Mount Rushmore of guests we've had on the show for sure. Top 4.
Yeah, that, and it feels like maybe later. We've been really doing well for Mount Rushmore videos. We do Mount Rushmore videos of guests on the Small Ball Podcast.
Yeah.
Because it's like Abu, Gay was on the show.
Kyle, of course, recurring.
Kyle,
Chris,
Caden,
yeah,
Janelle.
That's like 6 people right there.
Yeah.
6. I mean, that's a good cast.
Enough to make a top 4.
Yeah.
All right, something to consider. But yeah, guys, I'm back. I was in a big market, enemy territory, doing some recon for us. A lot of water, a lot of bays, and a whole lot of people in the city of Boston.
Boston, Massachusetts.
When you say bays, are you talking about like bodies of water or just like females?
That's what I heard.
No, I'm in a happy relationship. I was talking about bodies of water.
Oh, okay, cool.
But
the best body.
But the best body, the body of water. But if you're young, hip, and single,
Yeah.
and you're into big markets, you could go to Boston.
Yeah. That's amazing
So
stuff.
just not the city for you because you're not.
No, I'm not a
hip
big
or
market
single.
guy. Now, I'm not hip, single. Yeah, I guess all those things. And I don't like big markets, and I cannot lie.
Scott, I heard you ran into a NBA player, Boston Celtic player, while in Boston.
Yeah, so I didn't know if this was going to get brought up on the pod
We
or
have
not.
to talk about it.
I have to share, yeah. So walk into, a local bar in the Boston area. Sure enough, who do I run into? DWIGHT.
Classic.
Wow.
Classic.
Of all players.
Of all players. Yeah, I have it. He's sitting at the bar top, dap him up. He goes, "What up, Scott?" Whatever. So,
First name basis.
first name. Well, there's a reason behind this. People with thinning hairlines, where you kind of all have a collective group, yellow pages. It's like a big contact list. So I've known him for a while. Ever since I knew he was losing hair, and then once I started to see my own hair fall out, I knew, hey, it's someone that I'm gonna be able to know.
Yeah. How does new haircut look? Did you guys compare?
It's a big market haircut for sure.
Yeah.
I think if you're not in a big market, there's pride in having that, like just the loss of hair keep coming more and more. But you know what? Respect to him. He's a great basketball player. It's just a shame that he's in such a terrible market.
Yeah, I mean, he's on a lot of nationally televised games. So I'm sure his receding hairline was getting pointed out a lot.
Yeah.
So, which is the reason why he probably chose to go bald.
Tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
Which, the reels, my hairline's been pointed out a lot.
Yeah. Has it?
Never.
I was like, I haven't seen those comments.
That's kind of ruthless.
Yeah.
It is.
That's
was
amazing.
like-
You met DWIGHT and you guys compared hairlines.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
amazing.
So dapped him up. I said, "Welcome to the Valley," and then I left.
Wow.
But yeah, that's about my trip to Boston.
Yeah. Why are you holding the lighter?
Well, we mentioned that one gift Abu brought me, but I actually got a second gift. It was my birthday last Monday, and for our YouTube viewers, we have a new thing on set. It's a thing.
It is a thing.
It is a thing, a new prize.
Yeah.
It's this beautiful candle of Nikola Jokic. Someone talk like
And is this going to be a every show thing where we light this?
Yeah.
It's a sign of good luck.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, Finals MVP Jokic candle. I don't know why I stumbled on that one.
Saint Nick.
Yeah, Saint Nick, Saint Nicola.
That's good.
Yeah, this has been a hot start to the show.
Yeah, this is great.
You could just tell we're just in the dead of off season right now.
The candle kind of smells like Jokic.
It does. It is foul.
It smells like a horse track.
Whoever scented this candle is sick.
Yeah.
Because it does not smell good. But it has to be lit every show.
Yeah.
But no, it is the dead of off season. So if you are one of 12 people listening, congratulations.
Good job. Good job, Luke. Shout out Luke.
Wow.
Okay. Actually, I have an idea.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like a horse race in honor of Nikola Jokic.
Yep.
I say you can't text him.
Okay. Who?
Can't call him. We each pick. Do we want to do one or two people where they have to listen to the show and then text us that they've gotten to at least this point? Say, hey, I listened. Last person to listen and text, that loser has to do a punishment on next week's show.
Okay.
So we're just gonna call out a person, and then they have to text us tomorrow
or whenever they listen. Yeah.
So it can't be someone that we don't mention.
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like, someone that you pick. But if someone you don't mention texts you, then it's just like maybe it's
let's
insult
do it.
for injury because it's
Okay.
like I should have picked them.
Yeah.
Andy, you like this? Yeah, I knew Andy would.
Oh,
Man, I just have so many.
You have so many options.
Look at my Rolodex of
Yeah.
people I know that listen to our show. I gotta go with my brother, Riley. Please text me as soon as you hear this episode. I can't lose this challenge, please.
I'll go with my one true source, Maddie. She's the only person who texts me pretty frequently of like, hey, I listen to the show.
Yeah.
She's usually quick. So Maddie, I'm begging you, do not fail me here.
Oh, I don't know who to pick. There's been people that are like, bro, I love the show. But recently, because I feel like
it's a recency.
It's like I'll get into a pod for a month or so, take a month off, get back to it. The person who's recently been doing it, his name's Luke. So he's from Canada.
And just to throw it out there, like
Luke, don't let me down.
We can't text this person.
Yeah.
We cannot have any communication with them before this.
Of course not.
Please text
me. Yeah. So Luke, you are my only hope.
Yeah, I'm also Maddie in Boston. So
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big market person. Listen to a small market pod.
That's big for us. Huge. Andy?
Okay, I'm going to pick Andrew from our work. Please message me on Slack when you hear this.
Yeah, he does.
He listens.
He talks to me about it every week, and we do a breakdown, and he tells me how hilarious we are every week. It's such an uplifting message.
It's amazing.
Yeah, out of like our 20 people who listen, it's so awesome that he's one of them. Gosh. All right. The race has started, so,
That's supposed to be a horse.
No, I was picking up on that. All right, cool. So we've started our horse race. Christian, you were mentioning some stuff. Maybe we rip some hot takes or something like that.
Yeah, I was thinking we just get straight into our draft. We're a draft podcast. Our videos have been doing really well on Facebook.
Facebook podcast.
Yeah, we're a Facebook podcast.
We're also a Dwight Howard podcast.
Oh,
yeah.
This is a Dwight Howard podcast.
Yeah, if you don't know this, Dwight Howard liked one of our Instagram posts, and it meant the world to us.
Yeah. That's the closest thing to fame we've ever felt.
It would have been cool if he liked a video that wasn't about him.
Yeah, a little narcissistic, but hey,
whatever gets you
no.
door, man.
No. We love Dwight Howard.
Yeah, no. I take that back.
Yeah, take that back. This is Dwight Howard podcast.
Yeah, we love Dwight.
Yeah.
Dwight Howard podcast.
Definitely.
So let's get into this draft.
Yeah.
We're going to be drafting international players.
Whoa.
And we can't pick players that have ties to certain countries.
Then plays for Team USA.
Yeah. For example, like Kyrie, born in Australia, but he played for Team USA. So Kyrie's off the table. So it has to be international.
Yeah. I'm excited for this one.
I'm going to so accidentally pick a USA guy.
You're going to get roasted.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start off. I got the first pick. Then we'll go Scott, Trevor, Scott, me. And so with my first pick, taking Jokic.
Great pick. Really good pick.
Scott's in shambles.
Yeah. I just destroyed his whole board.
I would be, but instead I'll take Luka Doncic.
That's a great pick. Give me Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Great pick.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to grab SGA with my second pick.
Good guard.
Good guard. All
Come
right.
on.
Perfect.
Right back to you, Scott.
Yep.
Good luck here.
Mm-hmm.
Scott is...
I am going to take... Does Sabonis play the 4?
5.
Could he play the 4, though?
You could put him at the 4.
Yeah, he doesn't shoot well, but you could put him at the 4.
I'm just deciding... This is where it's tough. Where it's like, could I put him at the 4 and get a little frisky? You know what? No, I'm going to take Kristaps. I'm going to take Kristaps Porzingis at the 4.
Good pick.
Wow. The Luka Porzingis duo is back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it worked really well in Dallas.
Bad coaching. Bad coaching.
Okay.
All right. Shoot, man. There's not a lot of good guards that we see from international play. I got Jokic, so I might as well get his best friend, Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
Great pick.
Yep.
Great pick. I really wanted Jamal.
Yep. And then with Jamal and Jokic, we all know they need shooters. So give me the finisher. Lauri Markkanen.
Lowry.
Nice.
Lowry Markkanen.
Sorry. Lauri Markkanen.
Say it again just because Jazz fans
Give me the finisher. Lauri Markkanen.
Great pick.
Great pick. Way to say it right the first time. All right. All right.
That's got to be in it. All three of those.
I've got to say, I've got Luka. I got Kristaps. I guess I'll take an MVP. Give me Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I'm surprised it took so long.
Yeah, people are going to be like,
It took 3 rounds to take Joel Embiid.
wait, you sound like... What do you sound like? Do that again.
It took 3 rounds to take Joel Embiid.
It sounds like a SpongeBob character or something.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
That's going to be in the comments. I can't believe Joel Embiid fell this far. And then the comments are also going to be, where's Kyrie Irving?
Oh, you guys are good. Okay, here's what I'm going to do.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, man. You dirty dogs. All right. Give me DeMontis Sabonis for my center.
Sure.
Yeah.
Classic.
Have to do it. I need a king. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. I need some shooting. Man. Let me just double check something real quick.
Do you want me to say anything while you check?
Yeah, just tell us, Scott, who do you have on your team? What's the fit look like?
Yeah, so I saw Derek White in Boston, and we talked about our hairlines. American-born player Derek White.
Yeah.
Went to the University of Colorado. He's a buff.
All right, Scott, we've heard enough.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to draft my small forward. Give me Andrew Wiggins.
That's who I wanted.
Maple Jordan.
Jordan.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is interesting because Corey Joseph is still on the board, but I'm not going to take him. All right. We are going to go OG Anunoby.
Good pick.
Nice. Defense.
Defense, 3 and D.
3 and D. Can't beat it. All right. So my last 2 picks. I think I gotta go. Yeah, I like this. I'm gonna go with Pascal Siakam.
I like that.
4.
So
I like that.
Good. So good.
That's a nice little defensive guy who can kind of do it all.
Okay.
And then my shooting guard, this team's going to have so much playmaking, but I'm going Josh Giddey.
Giddy
Wait,
up, giddy up.
Wait, did either of you take Buddy?
No.
Interesting. Okay. Well, so let me just think of this team really quick. I've got Luka. Okay. I've got OG. Sure. I've got Kristaps. Cha-ching. And, of course, I've got Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
So are you thinking OG at your 2?
I was thinking OG at the 3.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh. Delano Banton's still available?
Nebraska
Husker legend Delano Banton. I could do that. Killian Hayes is still available.
He's French.
Ron Baker.
Ron Baker is also available from probably the most foreign place on earth.
Kansas.
But no, we're just gonna play it smart. We're just gonna add a bunch of shooting, and I'm gonna take Buddy Hield.
Interesting. Who's your power forward?
Kristaps.
Okay.
As a Kings fan, I don't like that pick, but Scott, I respect you more than most people on planet Earth.
I've got a lot of 3-point shooting.
Yeah, you do.
You know, someone once told me that I look like Buddy Hield.
He's not lying.
That is a true story. Back in college, I had this job where I would freshmen would come in and I would kind of give them
Seniors in high school and maybe freshmen in college.
Yeah, give them tours of the campus and hang out with them. And I don't know if this guy saw that I was like from Sacramento or something, but he came up to me. He's like, "Hey, you know, you kind of look like Buddy Hield."
Is he blind?
I don't know.
It's the forehead. It's the forehead, like kind of head shape.
Yeah, Andy,
I can kind of see it.
Put up a side by side of me and Buddy Hield.
There's like a 10% chance Andy does that.
Hey, it could be a good reel.
Yeah, no, I like that. Okay. All right, I'm deciding between two guys.
Sam.
Either I'm deciding between RJ Barrett or picking Franz Wagner again. And I think I just need more shooting. And Franz Wagner offers playmaking and shooting, and he's 6'10", so give me Franz Wagner.
Okay.
Great.
So who's your team?
Point guard, SGA. Hold on. I'm trying to think who I picked at the 3.
Who's your 2?
I'm trying to figure that out because I have Franz at the 3, Giannis, and Sabonis.
Do you want us to come back to you?
Yeah, let me think about it. Come back to me.
Okay. All right.
I'll go.
Yeah.
And then we'll just go back in our order. All right. So at the 1, I got Jamal Murray.
Like that pick.
Yeah, that's a great pick. At my 2, I have Josh Giddey. At my 3, I have Lowry Marketing.
Way to say that.
4, I have Pascal Siakam. And at the 5, I have Jokic.
I have Luka at the 1. I got Buddy at the 2. My watch did not like that.
Buddy.
I've got OG at the 3.
Yeah, me neither, Siri.
Oh, Siri needs to calm down. Kristaps at the 4 and Embiid at the 5.
I like that.
Too.
I got SGA at my point, Franz Wagner at my 2, Andrew Wiggins at the 3, Giannis Antetokounmpo at the 4, and Domantas Sabonis as my center.
Wow.
I like my team. I like all of our
You
teams.
always say that, dude.
I like my team. I like my team. I have to talk
You
myself
don't have a
up.
lot of shooting on your team.
Franz Wagner and Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, but I'm not like those guys are shooters.
They are, though.
What's their averages? Like
Above average. 36 for Franz.
Oh, that's a sharpshooter.
Yeah. Elite.
And Andrew Wiggins is
in the
a
40s.
39.6%
Okay,
three-point
yeah, I'll give
shooter.
him that.
Wiggins
I
was a
wonder
good pick. I like the Wiggins pick.
I like Wiggins a lot.
Thanks, guys.
Kind of plays that 3 and D. I'm surprised.
Shay's above average, too. Or Shy.
I'm surprised that no one drafted Cat.
Cat is a snub.
Victor's
Victor's a snub.
Wembanyama. But
Allegedly.
Gobert.
Gobert. But those are all at the center position.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we all picked centers that were.
They were all centers. So
Right.
I feel like all three of our centers are better than the guys we left that were snubbed.
Definitely.
The center position, international players, very good.
I think we grabbed the three best centers in the NBA. I think.
Jokic, Embiid, Sabonis.
Yeah. I think Sabonis is better than Bam. Bam's not even, he's a USA guy, even though he has Nigerian ties, but he played for Team USA, so he's ineligible for this draft. But I think I would rather have Sabonis than Bam. I know Bam offers defense, but offensively, Sabonis, the offense running through him is just amazing.
It's really good.
A lot of playmaking.
Dude, I go back and forth on. I feel like they're 3A, 3A. It's not even 3B, like 3A, 3B.
Yeah, I'd be curious because if Bam was like on the Kings, right, and we ran an offense through Bam, I wonder what that kind of impact on Bam would be. Like, because in Miami, they're not running the offense through him.
No.
And I think if Bam was in a good system with his defensive abilities,
I mean, he's in a good system.
well,
It's
I
Miami.
mean, I guess a system that's more centered around his play style.
Yeah.
He would just be an even better player.
Probably because he is a good playmaker.
I mean, he was the leading scorer for the Heat in the finals, too.
True.
So
It's just Sabonis is like he's the best. No, he's not the best. He's one of the best passing bigs we've ever seen. And currently right now he's like top 2, top 3.
Definitely.
I can't think of, I know Jokic, but other than Jokic, I can't think of a better playmaker at the center position than Sabonis.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I'm thinking of is that meme where it's like Jokic, Sabonis, Sengun. It's like Charizard, Charmander, Charizard. Frick, dude,
Pokemon meme.
You're a Pokemon guy.
I know I am. I can't believe I forgot the revolution.
Just an off show.
Yeah.
You have on nights and off nights.
Yeah, you do.
It happens. It's the off season.
It is. It is the off season. Off night, Davion Mitchell. Good nickname.
Good nickname. We're not sure if he's a good player yet in the NBA.
He's a great defender.
Great defender.
I think he's a good player. He's not a great player.
In the scheme of
Charmeleon. Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard.
Facts.
Davion Mitchell, great defender. Offensively, has a lot to be desired.
Yeah. I think we're going to see a jump with him this year, actually.
Respect.
I really do. I think, for a guy who, if you follow him on Instagram or know anything about him, he's just a gym rat. Like, he's constantly working out, constantly improving his game. And this offseason, he's been meeting with, like, Steph Curry's shooting coach. And then also, like, just, like, talking to Steph a little bit, picking his brain on, like, dude, like, how do you shoot so well? And so I just listened to a pod with him on it. Okay, I'm not saying he's gonna be elite. I'm just saying he's gonna be better.
Every offseason, bro, I'm like, you hear about, he's with Steph's shooting coach, or this guy trained with this guy, or dude, this guy's a gym rat, bro. Like, he's gonna be different. I hear that every offseason from guys.
About asking Steph, how do you shoot so well?
Well, I mean, he gave good advice. Like Davion said, one thing is like you just gotta focus. Like Steph says, he focuses on his breathing and staying calm.
On his breathing or breeding?
Breathing.
Oh, okay.
Like Davion was saying that he doesn't breathe when he shoots. Like he's holding his breath when he shoots. Whereas like Steph is breathing in and out while he's shooting. So it's like his body is relaxed.
I'm going to try that next time I play, and I'm going to be out. I'm going to be lights out.
Yeah.
Just insane.
I'm Steph Curry.
You pull up, take a second.
Like you're taking a whiff of this dirty ass candle.
Defender's like, what is he doing?
No, I hope he takes the next step. He's off night.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was so faded of you, Scott.
No, this is a Pro Kings podcast.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are. All right, Trevor. Court's in session. We've been doing these things, Mount Rushmores of this position, that position.
Put the lighter down.
Oh, sorry. this position, that position. But now it's your turn to go on the stand.
You're under oath.
You're under oath.
Hand on the Bible. You swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Whoa. He's ready. The Mount Rushmore of power forwards.
It's an honor to be here with you guys and get the opportunity to do this.
Objection!
You have to start off with Tim Duncan. Greatest power forward of all time. Dominant. One of the best and most underrated players we've ever seen.
Easy.
The big fundamental.
That's right. Cool. Good start so far.
I would say, I mean, you picked a guy who's arguably a top 5 basketball player.
Yeah. My next spot, my favorite player of all time, Kevin Garnett.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
One of the most underrated primes.
Yes. MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, NBA champion. He makes the Mount Rushmore. Easy. Third, recently inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Manu?
Yes. Dirk Nowitzki.
Nice. I love that pick.
You have to go Dirk. He's an MVP as well. He won a championship. Again, just an icon of the game. Fadeaway jump shot, all that.
Well, not only that, but he might have won the most impressive championship ever.
Yeah, yeah. And then here's the point of, the first 3 to me are pretty clear. Then you start getting into the weeds a bit with players like Charles Barkley or players like even Karl Malone. A lot consider him to be a power forward, not a center.
Sean Marion.
Sean Marion. Are you being serious?
I mean, Sean Marion says he changed the game, so.
True. Yeah. Well, my pick is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Ooh.
Makes them Mount Rushmore. NBA champion, MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP.
Yeah, I think that's safe to say. When his career is said and over, he's going to be one of the best power forwards.
But I think even right now, Giannis is top 4. Even though his career's still happening, there's not a player that's been retired there's not a player that's retired that I think is better than him. So,
what about Kevin McHale?
No, talent.
You'd put Kevin Durant small forward?
Yes, definitely. We'll hear him soon. Oh, I would hope. Yeah,
that's fair. No, I like the Giannis pick a lot. I like picking a modern guy. I think sometimes because people will disagree with you.
Tell us, Scott.
But I think we sometimes, when we think Mount Rushmore, it's okay, Mount Rushmore can't be modern.
Yeah.
It has to be classic. Unless it's blatantly obvious, like Steph or LeBron. It's no, that's too hard. That's, ugh.
Yeah.
I think it's been only probably 5 years since people are wait, Tim Duncan was insane. Because we still call it the Kobe era or the LeBron era of the 2010s. And I was which team dominated in the 2000s and, early 2010s? The San Antonio Spurs.
Bro.
And Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan is one of the most underappreciated players that we've seen in the NBA. Because of he's not the sexy, on the commercials, dripped out. He's just the photos of what this dude wore before games is hilarious.
Yeah, I have a picture in my head of him wearing the baggiest.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you could go one step further. Not only of basketball underappreciated, but just all of sports. There's not many players that are as talented and as successful as him that had less praise and less hype and less talked about. It's hard to think of anyone else across major sports who won 5 championships?
Crazy.
And people are yeah, no, this was Kobe's era.
Yeah.
Speaking of Kobe, would you have put Pau Gasol as a power forward or a center?
Power forward. He's another guy that I considered for sure because, the championships, he's a perfect number 2 with Kobe.
Yeah.
But Giannis, bro, to me, Pau Gasol, he's a number 2. You have Giannis as a number 1, won a championship, MVP, defensively, way better than Pau. Right. You have to go Giannis. So
yeah. No, and he's a hybrid too because most power forwards too, you think a little bit slower. Giannis, he led the NBA in fast break point or like per game. Insane. He's nuts. Yeah. He's a madman.
Yeah. That's my Mount Rushmore.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Great job, Trev.
You guys want to do Andy's? And
we'll call it a show?
Call it a show. We'll post this one next week. You guys are getting a little sneak peek.
Congrats to the viewers or the list. Yeah.
This is for our Patreon members.
Yeah.
this is exclusive content.
This is a Patreon pod.
Should I turn this around to make it look nicer?
Trevor's setting up the light right now for Andy.
Yeah, him and Andy are discussing which way they should point the light.
It's a natural beauty pod.
A lot of pressure on Andy.
Yeah. This is big. For people who can't see this right now, which is every single one of our YouTube viewers, Trevor's setting up his phone camera, and he's pointing it right at Andy. He's moving the table now. This is like a play-by-play. He's moving the table. And Christian, what are your thoughts on this technique, watching him kind of set up this?
You can tell by the arch in Trevor's back that he has really good form.
Wow.
So give it like 10 years, and he's going to have a really strong back.
Really strong back. Like he's doing a plank, but standing up.
Yeah.
It's very impressive. The camera's now set up. Andy is rubbing his knees, a little nervous, and we are good to go. Trevor, welcome back, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you were setting up camera or setting up shop, but it's time we get into Andy's Mount Rushmore.
Let's do
Trevor?
it.
I don't know what position is he doing. I don't know.
Andy, actually, Christian, you do it. The light's on you.
Andy, you're going to give us a Mount Rushmore of small forwards.
Okay, bet. Let's do this. I'm ready.
Take us
Producer
away.
Andy time.
Okay, so for my first pick, this was tough. This one was really tough to do, but I think I'm going to go with LeBron James.
Wow.
Super tough, man.
Yeah, I had to contemplate that one a lot.
It's a controversial pick.
Slight reach. Get ready to get bodied in the comments.
Overrated.
Nice pick, man.
He's a current player. He's not a pioneer of the game.
Yeah, not a Hall of Famer.
Okay, speaking of pioneers of the game, my next pick, Kevin Durant.
Okay. Nice pick, Andy.
Paved the way for 7-footers with guard skills.
Yeah, for sure. 7-footers lying that they're 6'10". Yeah. He's great. No, but for real pioneer, Larry Bird. He's like an awesome player and everything. Did a lot of great things with the Celtics and paved the way for a lot of what the NBA is today.
It's awesome. Great playmaking too. I saw this like highlight reel of him recently that was just passes, and I was like, this dude is an amazing passer.
One of the most underrated thing about Larry Bird's career is he like decided to play one game shooting left-handed.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like what?
Like, I'm so good. I'm gonna play you guys left-handed.
He was like one of the cockiest players. Like watching documentaries on Larry, like it was just like it was crazy. He was just like, yeah, I'm the best player in the East Coast, and then people were like, no, you're not. And he's like, okay, bet.
Dudes rave about his smack talk.
Yeah.
There's a respect across players that played against him that's like, you have to know, like, he's really good if people respect him. Yeah.
Okay, so for my last pick, I kind of thought about this one for a while, actually, kind of throughout the episode.
Slept on it.
Yeah, did a little bit of research, went through the small ball archive, and realized that I had already made this decision. And my decision was between Scottie Pippen and Julius Erving. And at that time, I picked Julius Erving. And I'm going to stand by that. I stand by my decision, Julius Erving over Scottie Pippen for the final spot on Mount Rushmore.
I love that, Andy.
That's great. That's a tough position because we've seen so many great small forwards that it'd be hard to pick. I mean, his career now, recency bias, but like Kawhi Leonard is a player that I would throw up for consideration.
Yeah. Kawhi, yeah.
One of the best two-way players that we've probably ever seen.
Yeah, his stretch of dominance was amazing. Unfortunately, because of recency bias, it almost hurts Kawhi just because of how his last 3 seasons have gone. Ever since he became a Clipper, like, if he retired after that Raptors season, it's like he's the pinnacle of basketball. Since he became a Clipper, it's like, wait a second, what's going on with this guy? But I think that would be a very good argument for
He's
small
one
forward.
of the few players in the NBA who's won like Finals MVP for
Multiple
two
teams.
separate franchises.
Yeah. No, his run in Toronto was another one of those amazing championship wins.
Yeah, I think that was the right pick. There's definitely a drop-off after those guys with, like, Dominique. You have James Worthy, Paul Pierce, Carmelo, even Paul George.
Those guys are definitely on a different tier.
Yeah, definitely. So I think, great job, Andy.
That was great, Andy.
Andy, you're
Thanks,
amazing.
man. Yeah, appreciate that.
Those comments are going to be really respectable.
Yeah.
Who do you think's going to be the most outrageous small forward that people complain about?
It's probably going to be someone that's, like, not a small forward, because that's what half of them are.
You know what it is?
It's ridiculous.
Judging by what we've seen on Instagram of, like younger fans of the NBA, people are going to be pissed that Paul George isn't on there.
You think, huh?
Yeah, there's like so many kids that think Paul George is the kid.
Yeah, and I honestly thought about that because like the phase of loving Larry Bird has like gone and moved away, and now like I feel like Paul George is like really rising among like the younger fans.
Yeah. Your laptop is in the video.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. And listen, Carmelo Anthony, amazing basketball player, does not even sniff something like this.
What about Hoodie Melo?
Okay,
Melo.
he's the first pick.
Yeah, the Melo stuff, to me, to be on one of these Mount Rushmores, you have to be, in my opinion, an NBA champion, or you have to be extremely dominant, and maybe you didn't win a championship. So Melo, to me, like you said, like doesn't make it.
Never won an MVP either.
No, yeah, that's another great point. Yeah, I'm trying to think who else maybe people will be upset about, but I think with those, even with the power forward position, but with both these positions, I feel like it's easier than what you guys did.
Oh yeah. Wait, remind me what you did.
I had point guards.
Oh yeah, also very difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, centers is, I don't change though. I stand with my take. And these flames by me.
It's good.
It's good, guys. Well, that's a show. We somehow survived another off-season day.
Yeah, the episode probably ran a little long, but
It always does. That's the beauty of small ball. But for our great producer, Andy, Trevor Maitland, Christian Ennis, I'm Scott Harris. We say so long for now. And we'll see you next week.
that boy's a liar.